Introduction to company. The company that will work on this development will be Green Energy. This company are based in Pasir Gudang, Johor. Green Energy Company will design a green building in which to ensure outstanding efficiency in energy use, water use and sustainability of material use in construction. It does so in order to provide a more positive living environment that improves the health and well-being of residents throughout the building's life cycle. Green Energy Company find ways to improve the life of their customers, employers and communities by instilling eco-friendly practice into everything they do. They are driven by an ethic of responsible planning and efficient management of resource. In Malaysia, green buildings are designed and accredited according to a system called the Green Building Index (GBI). So, for that, the Green Energy Company will follow GBI guidance to achieve a green building index. They are measured across 6 major areas, which are energy efficiency, indoor environment quality, material and resources, sustainable planning and management, water efficiency, and last but not least, innovation. For objective, the Green Energy Company objective for this project are to advance ecological maintainability in structure, indoor lighting, building material and design, to undertake cost valuation to decide the possibility of the tax dependent on its net present value. Introduction to project. The urban communities confronting natural issues have begun preserving green building ideas as a stage toward environmental protection. So, for this project, the Green Energy Company will develop one of green building cafe. The cafe will be named as Earth Cafe. Earth Cafe will contain more plants and recycle use item and will be used fan instead of air conditioner to reduce CFC. This cafe will preserve precious natural resource and improve our quality of life. This Earth Cafe will be built in Pasir Gudang, Johor. Expense and capitalization. The initial cost for green building is RM900,000. So, for management cost and labor cost that count for 12 months, engineer will cost RM4,000 per person, which only require one. Contractor RM2,600 per person, only require for two. Supervisor will cost RM2,200 per person, only require one. And general workers RM1,041.67 per person, only require 8 construction. For maintenance costs that count for 12 months, it will be 50,000 ringgit Malaysia. For utility costs that count for 12 months, the diesel cost is 3,500 ringgit Malaysia. Petrol RON 95 will be 3,000 ringgit Malaysia. Insurance 50,000 ringgit Malaysia. Authority permit 5,000 ringgit Malaysia, and the total utility cost will be 61,500 ringgit Malaysia. For material costs, Kali concrete cost 70,000 ringgit Malaysia, column 80,000 ringgit Malaysia, slab 55,000 ringgit Malaysia, foundation 50,000 ringgit Malaysia, infrastructure 60,000 ringgit Malaysia, and the total will be 350,000 ringgit Malaysia. Okay, so for logistic cost that count for 12 months, John Deere 310K extendable backhoe will cost 30,000 per unit, lorry 32,400 per unit, crane 36,000 per unit. For machine and tool cost that count for 12 months, portable generator cost 5,000 ringgit Malaysia, heavy duty 4-wheel tube cutter 2,000 ringgit Malaysia, vibrator 5,000 ringgit Malaysia, tools 15,000 ringgit Malaysia, site office 8,000 ringgit Malaysia. So the total will be 35,000 ringgit Malaysia. The total cost that there is for costing per project. Payment will be released within 12 months.
And good evening, my name is AHMAD ZAKIUDDIN bin Muhammad Zul. I will present project detail summary. For our developer name is Green Energy Sendirian Berhad. Our project name is Earth Cafe. We discussed to build a cafe by using green technology. Our site location is at Pasir Gudang, Johor. Based on calculation, our project cost is 900,000 ringgit. Project duration, which is 12 months. For our general liability insurance, we choose CIMB Bank. Contractor name is Green Energy Sudan Berhad, and this is our company contact number and email. Next, for project financing summary, we chose CIMB Bank because CIMB Bank monthly focus on the covering ASEAN with 14 national. For example, Malaysia, Indonesia, Singapore, Brunei, Cambodia, Myanmar, Vietnam, and different national like Bahrain, China, Hong Kong, India, United Kingdom, United States, America, and Sri Lanka. CIMB Group today works across ASEAN under few cooperation elements. That's why we choose CIMB Bank. Beside that, CIMB have features and benefit, which is fixed interest rate from as low as 6.88% to 14.88% per annum, which is equivalent to effective interest rate of 12.31% to 24.51% per month. And then why we choose CIMB, because it's zero fee. So first, no processing fee, no early statement fee, no lag in the period, no stamp duty. So that don't have any fee in this process. And second, and then it gives a flexible payment period of up to 5 years. So the last one, why we choose CIMB, because CIMB promote the next day approval, so we don't need much time to get the approval. So that's all for me in chapter 2, which is project financing summary. For the next slide, I will give to my group member to present more detail about the project. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Tan Kerry, and now I will be explaining on the life cycle cost LCC. LCC is a method of evaluating an asset's overall cost across its lifespan, including the asset's initial capital expenditure, maintenance cost, operating cost, and disposal cost. So for the formula of LCC is equals to the total of construction cost, use stage cost, and end of life cost. This is the LCC analysis for our project, which is the Earth Cafe. So for our life cycle cost, the total is 305733.36 ringgit Malaysia. Next is the WBS work breakdown structure. WBS is a project management technique for finishing a challenging multi-step project. It divides projects to complete them more effectively, and the aim of WBS is to make big project manageable. This is the WBS for our project, which consists of substructure, superstructure, finishes, services, and external work. Next is the cash flow diagram CFD. Income and expenses over a specific time period will be shown in CFD. This is the cash flow diagram for our project in 12 months. The amount of capital to begin this project is 305733.36 ringgit Malaysia. The construction period is taken about 12 months. So beyond 1 year, the cafe is in the operating phase with the annually income from rental about 50,000 per year in ringgit Malaysia, and end with the extra profits, which is salvage value with the amount of 100,000 ringgit Malaysia that gained by inert materials value and iron value. As a result, it is able to generate a total amount of 150,000 ringgit Malaysia at the last year. Okay, now is for the relevant example of green building cafe. One of the example is Lolita Aprova Cafe. This cafe is located at Jalna, Slovenia. and is designed by 3J Studio. They use discarded materials to create a variety of designs and textures. The majority of the supplies utilized in the cafe's construction were either recycled from their original interior or second-hand, with less than 30% of new materials used compared to the standard project. They also reuse the equipment or purchasing ancient furniture.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad AMINUDDIN bin ZAMZURIN. So now I will present about the environmental sustainability in building. So this is our design of cafe building. So to achieve the GBI, which is we call Green Building Index in our cafe, we measure in terms of the energy efficiency. Second, we measure indoor environment quality, and third, we measure the water efficiency. Now we go to the energy efficiency. Okay, for energy efficiency, we use solar energy. Okay, solar energy is convert energy from the sun, which is sunlight, into usable electricity by solar panel. Solar energy is the largely capable backup energy, as it has many benefits over than other non-renewable energy resources. We also use a LED light bulb for energy efficiency, because LED light bulb in lighting system can save energy and less energy consumption that can achieve energy efficiency effectively. LED light bulb use less energy to produce light, and the durable is longer than conventional incandescent bulb. LED light bulb prevent heat production, so the cafe does not need to use external energy like the use of air conditioner to reduce the internal temperature. Next, we go to the indoor environment quality. Okay, for indoor environment quality, we talk about the quality of air in the building of cafe. So, to maintain the quality of air, we demonstrate that smoking is prohibited in the building by using the signboard, so that they know that smoking in the cafe is prohibited. And then we have designed smoking areas. Okay, for lighting quality, we use to ensure connectivity between the interior and the exterior environment by provide adequate day lighting. And then for the third, we go to the water efficiency. Okay, for water efficiency, we use rainwater harvesting. Rainwater harvesting is probably one of the best concept that let us can fully use natural rainwater, which would otherwise go waste. Especially in areas that are dense with concrete building, the rainwater that falls flow away and is lost forever. So that is why it is important for even the smallest of building to have in a place a rainwater harvesting system that can provide a steady source of water, which can be filtered and refiltered to make it potable enough for human consumption. So the advantage for using rainwater harvesting, it can decrease the demand for water and can reduce the need for import water.